We're ready for a good time here at Arizona Speedway. Green flags in the air for the first heat race of the 2019 season. And it will be the 20 machine of Mark Harrison. New colors on that car. Got the red numbers this year. He'll take the race lead over the 22 of Brian Miller. As Miller right now trying to hold off Chase Rudolph as they race off of turn number 4. Mark Harrison will lead lap number 1. Followed by the 22 machine of Miller. Him and Rudolph go side by side into turn number 1. Give the spot to Rudolph off of turn number 2. David Jones sneaks past into that 4th spot. It's David Jones driving the Kyler Rapella entry this year, winning that ride in the offseason as Chase Alves gave up the steering wheel to move on to the A-Mod this year. Right now, David Jones holding a pretty wheel, trying to challenge the 22 machine of Brian Miller as they race off of turn number 2. Steve Duffy gets a little squirrely off of turn 2. Can he hang on? He will. Hang on to it. Steve Duffy, scheduled to start outside row 1, did have to tag after getting to staging late. David Jones, he does sneak by the number 22 machine of Miller, moving up to that 3rd spot, trying to chase down Chase Rudolph now as they race off of turn number 2. Mark Harrison, your race leader, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. It's again 8-lap heat races here tonight for your Santan Ford IMCA Northern Sport Mods. Right now it is all Mark Harrison out front here at the halfway point of heat race number 1. It's Harrison, Rudolph, Jones, Miller. The 55 machine of Jesse Turner rounds out your top 5. Now Steve Duffy just got around Corey Parent, who has issues on the racetrack. He took out a take. Oh, thought he was taking his car off the racetrack. Actually came down and hit the inside wall. Watch out down there. You got Ray and Jonah down there. I believe Corey didn't see the inside retaining wall. Driver is okay down there. Green flags in the air. We're back underway. And Mark Harrison leads the field off of turn number 2 as Brian Miller sneaks down the inside of David Jones. One car almost goes around, makes contact with the outside retaining wall. Little contact between Jesse Turner and Steve Duffy. Turner going to be the odd man out. Made contact with wall. Does get the car refired, though. Right now kind of putting down the back straightaway, but Harrison continues to lead over Chase Rudolph with the 22 of Miller and Jones. Continue their battle right now. Jones has that 3rd spot. Brian Miller, though, he wants it as they race down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Turner will take his car off the racetrack as the race leader, Mark Harrison, works the top line. Rudolph, Jones, and Miller all working the low line off of turn number 4 into turn number 1. Miller this time going to hold the car high through turns 1 and 2, trying to pick up some ground and momentum on the 33Y of David Jones. Can't do anything with him yet, as the white flag will fly for Mark Harrison here in heat race number 1. Harrison down the back straightaway one final time here in heat race action into turn number 3. He has about a 10-car length advantage right now over Chase Rudolph. He'll lead off of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. He'll win heat race number 1. And the green flags in air. We're underway. Ty Wider leads the field into turn number 1. You see him already going 3 wide. Mid-pack there. Speed Madrid number 15. Moves past Adam Etchert and the number 19 machine of Drew Costa. As they're still 3 wide. Taylor Cool now looks to the inside of Etchert and Costa. Costa going to lose a bunch of spots to go 3 wide once again with Mark Grallo Jr. split in the middle there between him and the 56 machine of Terry Barr. Ty Wider leads lap number 1. They're side by side for second. Adam Etchert down low. 15 machine of Speedy Madrid up top. Madrid's going to hold him off as they race off of turn number 2. Here comes Etchert, though, fighting back down the inside, trying to clear him as they head into turn number 3. He'll do just that. Adam Etchert down in second place. Speedy Madrid trying to gather the car back up. He's going to dart his car down to the inside, trying to work his way back past the number 99 machine of Etchert. Can't quite do anything with him yet as they race into turn number 1. Still Etchert in that second spot. Speedy Madrid in 3rd. Ty Wider, the man out front, has about an 8-car length advantage right now over Adam Etchert. Another 4-car lengths back to Speedy Madrid. Here comes the 56 machine of Terry Barr, showing some speed here early on in the 2019 campaign. Right now in that 4th position, we're starting back in 9th. So passing points, name of the game here in the 2019 season for your IMCA Sport Mods. And Terry Barr, he's going to pick up another one. He just worked his way around Speedy Madrid with ease down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Here comes Madrid back down his inside. Slide job from Speedy Madrid. Terry Barr trying to gather the car back up. They almost made contact off of turn number 4. Still Madrid and Barr, those racing hard for that 3rd spot. And these drivers race hard. Got Adam Etchert right now starting to close the gap on the Z28 machine of Ty Widener. Barr once again puts the pressure on Speedy Madrid as they race off of turn number 4. Barr, that red and white car down the inside. Speedy Madrid up top. As they head into turn number 1. Barr once again trying to put the pressure on the 15 machine of Madrid. Off of turn number 2, going to try to pull up side by side. He does do that. Headed into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, give the spot to Terry Barr. He does clear Speedy Madrid as well as those two race hard. Still got a battle for the lead right now starting to take shape. Also, Taylor Cool starting to make it a 3-car battle for that second position. As Rex Hazley gets way high on the racetrack into turn number 1 off of 2. White laundry in the air this time for Ty Widener. He has about a 2-car length advantage over Adam Etchert as the battle continues for that 3rd spot. Terry Barr, Speedy Madrid, and Taylor Cool. Off of turn number 2, your race leaders come. Ty Widener now with about a car length and a half advantage over the 99 machine of Adam Etchert into turn number 3. Ty Widener leads the field off of turn number 4 and he will win heat race number 2. Coming home in that 3rd spot, Cool, Barr, Madrid. Give it to Barr. Cool's going to take over that 4th position, though, off Speedy Madrid at the line. We're getting ready to go 8 laps. Final heat race of the night for your IMCA Sport Mods. Brought to you by San Tan Ford. Green flags in the air. We're underway. And Joey Jack and Robert Holmes still side by side for the top spot. Now it's going to be Joey Jack taking the race lead. But here comes Tate Johnson down his inside. Tate Johnson pulls up side by side with Jack as they work to turn number 3 off of turn number 4. Still right now 4 deep, running 2 abreast. Will be Joey Jack, though, leading lap number 1 with Tate Johnson right there ready to pounce. He's going to pull up side by side once again for turn number 2. We'll clear him. So here comes the 15 machine of Rene Madrid. The 15 M Madrid. He pulls up into the inside of Jack. He'll clear him for that 2nd spot. Tate Johnson leads the field, has about a 3-car length advantage right now with the 15 M machine of Madrid. This Rene Madrid Jr. running in that 3rd spot. So, hey, there you go, like father, like son. Running 2nd and 3rd. As Braden Johnson, the brother to Tate Johnson, now comes over that 4th spot. So we got a Johnson and Madrid top 5 right now as Jacob Madrid just took over that 5th spot. It's Tate Johnson out front showing the way with Rene Madrid Sr., Rene Madrid Jr., Brandon Johnson, and Jacob Madrid, your top 5. 12 machine of Robert Holmes in the 14, your pole sitter, Joey Jack. Right now finds himself in that 7th spot. Battle heating up for that 3rd position, though, as Rene Madrid Jr. pulls up to the outside of Papa, trying to make a battle for him as they roll into turn number 1. Senior, though, going to cut off the momentum going into turn number 1 as Madrid Jr. washes up the racetrack just a smidge. Madrid, though, guys with the car back up, just Jr. that is, trying to reel back in the 15M of Senior. Tate Johnson still the man out front by about 3-car lengths as they work their way off of turn number 4. Tate Johnson, if you're with us during the Arizona Modified Tour, the Monday night show down in Casa Grande, actually flipped his car over after a hard crash with Shelby Fry as Rene Madrid Jr. goes past Rene Madrid Sr. Has his sights set on your race leader. Good run into turn number 3. Couldn't quite get by him, though, as they race off of turn number 4. Just 2 laps to go. Tate Johnson out front. Off of turn 2, but here comes Rene Madrid Jr. Pulls up side by side with the 413. Madrid Jr. down low. Tate Johnson on the high side. Contact made. Give it to Rene Madrid Jr. Here comes Senior down the inside. White flag in the air this time. Can Tate Johnson gather the car back up, work his way back around the 51M of Rene Madrid Jr. as they race off of turn number 2. Johnson tries to diamond off the corner. Pulls away from Rene Madrid Sr. as Brandon Johnson still hangs on that 4 spot as they checkered flag is in the air for turn number 4. Give it to Rene Madrid Jr. in the 51.